Hey everybody, welcome back to Jeff Bowles Central. We got another rip-roaring, spine-tingling, Nazi-shooting, zombie-head-severing, good rollicking video game segment for you. We're gonna do a how much does it suck on the semi-brand new, well, it's not brand new, it's been out a while obviously, but Call of Duty World War II. You know, a lot of people do say Call of Duty sucks, like year after year after year, so you know what, we're gonna settle it for once and all. Not a tall order for me, I can manage. Before we get rolling, do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to Jeff Bowles Central. I mean, otherwise, the whole thing is FUBAR. There's a World War II reference for you. Betty Grable, Mickey Mouse. Those are both from that era. Okay, so Call of Duty World War II. Now, I used to be actually a pretty big Call of Duty fan, but really not in the modern era of video games. I stopped playing Call of Duty round about, I don't know, Modern Warfare 2. Black Ops, the first Black Ops game, and I stopped playing mostly because, number one, the storytelling was really suffering at that point. The stories were crap. They were spending so much time focused on the multiplayer, which is, you know, still pretty excellent, we'll get there. And then so the stories were suffering. The other thing that really bothered me is they'd completely gotten away from the roots of the series, which was the Second Great War, World War II, and it's, you know what, it's kind of weird to celebrate the slaughter and death and destruction of hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people that World War II was, but you know what, it's a real historical time. It was very impactful for this entire world. If we want to make video games about it, I mean, we make entertainment about all sorts of crazy shit. So, I was excited to play this game. I didn't play it when it came out. I kind of just started playing it because I'm hesitant about Call of Duty. Year after year, I read reviews of the new Call of Duty game, and the media, the video game press, they rip into Call of Duty. So, with some trepidation, I started playing this game, and I started with the campaign, because that's me, I'm the campaign guy. I do multiplayer, do the Nazi zombies a little. And I have to say, as far as campaigns go in a war-type action shooter game, this one isn't too bad. This right here is the multiplayer, which is characteristic Call of Duty. It's fast. I suck at it, so you can just camp me all day long, man. You can get me down, you can nail me. I mean, I don't care. I'll get in there and I will make myself a fool for you. Anyhow, the campaign of Call of Duty World War II, it's not bad. The story isn't great. The action is a little repetitive here and there, but it's good mechanics. It looks great. This is a good-looking game. So I enjoyed it. I am more of a Battlefield fan, and I do feel like the campaign in Battlefield 1 is superior to this one. I'm looking forward to Battlefield 5 because it's World War II again. But the campaign is just fine. There's nothing wrong with it at all. It's serviceable, and you know, this game is big enough that it's not just campaign, it's multiplayer. And Nazi zombies. Multiplayer, it's enjoyable, but it's not my thing. And it's not my thing because it's like, I don't know, it's fun, but it's constrained. Again, I like Battlefield, and maybe this is like just a kind of a personal preference bias thing, but Battlefield is so big, like the maps are big, and it's like 64 players, and it's just huge, it's amazing. There's like little dramas going on over the field. This is more like a run and gun thing. I haven't played the more recent Call of Duties with the rocket packs and the wall running and all that stuff, kind of like Titanfall. But you know what? It's good. Now, here's something that I don't like about Call of Duty World War II that I expected to like. Good old Nazi zombies. One of the final Call of Duty games I played was World at War, and that was the one that introduced the very first Nazi zombie game. And so they've brought it back here. They've brought it back half-assed. Look at this cutscene here. This is a beautiful cutscene. That's David Tennant doing the Scottish dude with the little cap. Ving Rhames of like Mission Impossible and Pulp Fiction fame is in this. But then they disappear, and you're given basically like just a couple levels in which you survive in horde mode fashion, wave after wave after wave of Nazi zombies. Which is ridiculous, because Nazis are already fucking evil. Why do we have to make them zombies to make them even more evil? But again, that's what modern gamers want. And it's not like there's no objective in the Nazi zombie portion of the game. You're trying to get out, so you're trying to get from one area to the next. You gotta activate power supplies, and you've got all sorts of power-ups. You've got like nukes and weapon upgrades and all sorts of cool things. You can go to weapon stations and pick up even better weapons. There's more in here than I expected to find. It's actually pretty fully realized. However, it's repetitive and it's depressing because it's wave after wave after wave and it never changes. I don't like it. I don't like Nazi zombies. I wish it had more variety visually. I wish there were more level types. I wish a lot of things about Nazi zombies. So I guess what I'm saying is, as a total package, you know, you buy most modern video games, they don't have 3 separate video games within it. Campaign, multiplayer, Nazi zombies, and this does have them. However, the campaign is serviceable, my favorite part. The multiplayer's fine, not my thing, but it's good. And then Nazi zombies, which I think is a waste. Like, they put all this effort into the presentation, but they didn't actually... Where's all the content, man? Where there's only like 2 levels in that whole thing. So, I gotta say, Call of Duty, World War II, does it suck? I don't think it sucks, but I want more from Call of Duty, and I haven't even played it in forever, but I want more. So, hopefully the next, what is it, Black Ops 3 is better. I don't know. Anyway, like, subscribe. Boom!